It's all about sounds today, so let's make sure that we start every single car which is in the cave. I'm gonna show you how to start the car, how the car sounds, all that cool stuff. So literally in this video, we're gonna be stationary here, checking which car sounds best, and for that we need your help. So whichever car you like the most, you'll type it into the comments being like, oh my God, the Sprinter sounds the best. It's a 10 out of 10. And then we'll have a rating and maybe do a sound video just dedicated to that car. Could be quite cool. For that, by the way, hello, Mr. Luis.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Perfect, me too, thank you so much, even though you didn't ask me. We got a bag here, which is completely filled with car keys. You're just gonna grab a key, and that's the one we're starting with. Just gonna go in there and grab a key. You can just see how you take the cave key. Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one, actually. E92 M3. Okay, this is our beautiful E92 M3. Number 19 out of 54. Bruno Spengler edition. What has been done to the car is quite simple. The car's been fully PPF'd by our boys at Elite Wrap. I think it's Expel Wrap, but I'm not too sure. With a beautiful Crytek ceramic coating and the most important part, grill exhaust, which is fully legal. And the cool thing about that exhaust is, because this car's a little bit older, obviously valves, but when the valves are open, it's a 3.5-inch straight pipe, meaning the car sounds very, very good. Technology. Okay, so did the dot just literally hit you in the balls?
Kind of, yeah.
God. Well, excuse me. All right, so in BMWs you have a key, which you slot right into the key thingy. Give it one click, and then you literally just press start. Valves are closed. Now we're gonna open them.
Nice.
Okay, now we quickly need to wait till the revs go down a bit, and then we'll give you a few clips of how the E92 M3 actually sounds. You ready?
Let's go.
I mean, that's hard to beat.
Yeah.
That is really hard to beat. It sounds so good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. Okay, on to the next car. Mr. Lewis.
That's two.
Well, then take one of them. So the issue is with the new Mercedes keys, we have a few of them. So sometimes when you just want to go, you kind of forget it and you take the wrong one. But good. Next car, C63s, which actually looks amazing right now. We got the carbon held front splitter, one interior part, something else, and diffuser obviously. Then we got beautiful Schmidt-Felgen, which are the 21s, looking absolutely gorgeous on the car. The car is wrapped in 3M satin black, not PPF, because obviously the plan is that there's still going to be some stuff happening to the car. Wouldn't make sense to put PPF on it if, for example, you cut a fender, which you obviously shouldn't do, but you can. We got a grey exhaust under here as well. Fully legal with OPF, with cats and everything. So don't expect anything too crazy from this car. Let's see if we can open the windows again on that way. Yep, perfect. So I find the interior is absolutely beautiful with the red stuff. And this is carbon fiber now as well. Still missing a piece here and there, but that's fine. Okay, so how do you start a C63S? Foot on the brake and start it. Okay, obviously car starting with valves closed. Just gonna pop it into Sport Plus. If you would go to the back, that would be absolutely lovely. It's not too crazy. It has a good sound, but it needs to go louder. What would you rate this out of 1 to 10? Honestly.
Like the sound itself is very nice. It's like kind of brutal.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, as you said, just a bit too quiet,
Yeah.
just too soft for the car.
So like.
So I would give it right now a 6.5 out of 10.
I agree with that. I would have said a 6. Yeah, 6. Okay, on to the next car. I can just see the comments being like, oh my God, you're starting your cars, you're revving them, that's so crazy. By the way, are we including your car into this video?
I don't think the key is in the bag,
true.
so
That's
unfortunately,
true.
I think we can't.
Unfortunately, even though it would be the best sounding car.
Yeah, surely.
This is gonna sound very good.
Yep.
C63 507. That's the
one we just had, and that's the other.
That's the old one.
C63.
That we're actually gonna leave running a bit longer because it's old. Yeah, so 507, a car I gifted my dad. We bought the car last year with 17 kilometers on the clock, which is crazy to think about. Plans with this car are simply an exhaust for now. I find the car's too special to do anything stupid with it. What's crazy is in this car, it still smells new. I really like that. Give it a turn on the key and then we go. Okay, let's give it a bit of time to wake up and everything. Surprisingly, the gas tank is actually completely full, which is nice. Just gonna pop it into Sport Plus already. Do a quick cut now because it needs a bit of time to warm up. Let's enjoy one of the most beautiful sounds, in my opinion. 6.2 liter V8 naturally aspirated. Are you ready, Lewis?
I'm ready, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Keep in mind, car's fully stock.
Ow, that was loud.
It sounds so good.
That was the first car to actually hurt my ears a bit.
Oh, I think we're gonna get to one car in specifically, which is gonna hurt your ears a lot.
Yeah.
In here. But that sounds really good. Funny thing with this is, standing stationary, it's absurdly loud. When you drive it, it's absurdly quiet. It just does not make any sense at all. If the car was as loud, driving when it's revving would be perfect. But now, on to the next car. Dallara. Okay, that's D50. I don't want to get in there again. So, Dallara D50, maybe also for some people who are new in the channel. We got two of those. Limited edition of the Dallara itself, of the Dallara Stradale. As you can see, it's the 50 years of Dallara, like the poster says in the back, which is also indicated on here with this beautiful gold. All the golden stripes you see along the car are where the main airflow is going, so it's really something cool. For this car, we obviously got the EXP kit, which is the only Dallara D50 with the EXP kit, making this a one-of-one. That's why we also got the number plate 501 and chassis build 501, because D50, 1, kind of makes sense, right? Starting this is a bit more of a procedure. Stepping in is actually not as hard as people think. Just lock the key right here, everything is keyless. Then you put your hand here, one hand here. Then you just slide in.
Slide in.
Slide in. Okay, now you're in the car, which is quite comfortable actually. Then you need to press start stop here, literally just one press. Give the car a bit of time to wake up. Press the clutch and the brake at the same time to actually get it started, so let's do that. Okay, car's running. For people wondering, this is actually the Ford Focus RS engine, which is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder, which a lot of people don't like, but it's really good in this car. Then we're going to go into settings, which is over these 3 points here. Go on to drive mode. Then obviously you have power, which is going to pop that into high, which basically, we can't talk about some figures, but in general you can say when you press high, it gives the car 100 horsepower more, which is quite cool. Don't really know any other car where you can do it like this. The good thing about these is they warm up super quickly. So basically I think the car probably is already warm enough. I'm actually not sure, like did we ever really rev it?
Oh, sometimes when it's very warm, the car, then it pops like very loud.
Yeah.
Let's see if that happens again now. No pops, sadly.
It doesn't sound the best. It's still a 4-cylinder, obviously, not the craziest sound, but it's not too bad. So I don't know how I would actually rate this. I think like a pure sound kind of thingy, it's quite bad.
Yeah.
Compared to some other stuff which is here. We still got some cars to go. Like this is taking longer than I thought. I thought we'll literally film 20 minutes and we're done.
Oh.
Wraith.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Wraith. Interesting, very interesting. Rolls-Royce Wraith black badge, fully custom, as you can see in the tread plates when Lewis is getting in. Even says TheSatinCrew, which is quite cool. Oh God, it's comfy. So starting procedure for Rolls-Royce Wraith is quite simple. You get in the car, you feel better than anyone else. Then just foot on the brake, press the start button. Okay, the V12 is alive. Oh wait, we can put on the valves, right? Okay, no, we can't. Yeah, well, it has an engine. That's all that matters. It's a big V12. Rolls-Royces are not made for sound. That thing is surprisingly good in corners. Like, we still need to do a video on it because it's not fully run in. But that, literally, it surprised me. I didn't expect it because it's quite the big car. Okay, on to the next one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay.
Do you really have to, like,
I'm not sure. Does it make sense?
I mean, it's the same engine.
It's literally the same engine, same exhaust, same everything. Okay, we're gonna skip this because it's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was second alarm for people who didn't get it. It just sounds the same.
Now we have Sprinty.
Now it's Sprinty, the legend himself. I think you can actually just stand in the front. Gonna unlock the beast. It is super comfortable in here. Love this thing. 2,770 kilometers on it. If I'm not wrong, it's a Sprinter 319 CDI.
Yeah.
Should be it. So let's get it started. You ready?
Let's go.
Oh. Ooh. You should hear some blow off, I think.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh, that's so loud.
The one and only legend. I would give this a 10 out of 10.
I'm deaf from the horn.
From the horn? Yeah, the horn is loud.
It is really loud.
But it's a sound check, so
especially when you stand in front of the car and you don't expect it.
I am sorry. Go to the next. Stupid! Ooh. AMG GTR. The Dirty Beast, let's call it that. Again, the car which went viral because it did a really cool spinny thingy. Which was completely controlled and on purpose, obviously, driven by a professional. Car has a lot of kilometers, almost 60,000 now. Fully PPF'd. It's not stock. We got Opus upgrades. 670 horsepower, blow-off is done, exhaust is done, fuel pumps are done, so this should sound really good.
Let me just turn down the microphone.
How do I do that?
I just did it. It's all right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We need to let it run for a little bit.
What?
We need to let it run for a bit.
Okay.
Just gonna pop it into Sport Plus. I'm gonna actually sit in the car.
Makes sense,
It's
yeah.
comfortable, you know? I think that's enough. How would you rate the sound?
Ooh, that's how AMG should sound. So that's like a 9 out of 10.
Okay, okay.
Maybe 8.5.
It's just very aggressive.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the nicest sound. It's just right in your face. But I mean, for a completely legal setup, it's like surprisingly loud. AMG GTR, put it in the comments what you think. You know what this is.
Oh no.
Should we maybe actually, for this, put in the clip we did before? Because I think this will actually hurt your ears.
Yeah.
And it's gonna smell very strongly in here. Aston Martin Vantage GT8, my favorite car. Absolutely beautiful. It's number 107, as you can see on the license plate. Also a one-off-one, which is quite cool. Manual, so how you start is you clutch, key into the slot, press it down, starts. absolutely stupidly loud. I'm very sure it's the loudest car we own, because it's just stupid loud. So we're gonna insert that clip now, so you enjoy. Ducati Panigale SP2.
Oh, nice.
I don't really know if it's in gear. How do you know with the bike if it's in gear? Yeah, it's in gear.
Then you just put it in neutral.
How do you put it? I have no idea with bikes.
I think it's on the left side and you just like pop it like a...
Wait, that's brake, that's clutch.
That's clutch.
So you say up? Yeah, it's neutral now. You're smart. Let it warm up a bit as well. I don't like the way bikes sound. Bikes just sound ass.
But it's like very loud.
It's for stock?
Yeah.
Like very loud. For the people who don't know, it's a Ducati V4 SP2, which we bought because my dad was like, yeah, I want to ride a bike again. Worked out well. I think the most kilometers on this bike have been done by Moji probably, when he drove it, because I think before that it was at 150 and now it's at 300. Mad kilometers on this thing, insane. Daily driven. It just doesn't sound good.
Not really, no.
There you go.
What's that? Ooh.
Aston Martin DBS Ultimate, which is actually perfect because that car's warm. Literally drove it 30 minutes ago. Fully PPF'd with a 3M PPF, which is quite cool. V12 engine, 770 horsepower. The car is limited at 900 Newton meters of torque. That's insane. This is gonna sound good. Obviously gonna pop it into Sport Plus. Yeah, as you can see, car's still fully warm. So this one we can rev a bit more.
That's just a beautiful sound.
Honestly, it is a really good sound. I like it. Smells like exhaust. Funny that.
Weird.
AMR. Okay, so cool thing with this one is we use the valet key, which is cheap plastic. It's a Volvo key. But for the AMR, we actually have the crystal key, which you really do not want to drop, because that thing is stupid expensive. Here we go. And the person who's driving is very tall because I can't reach the pedals. I need to go forward a bit. 53,000 kilometers on this. Just pop it out of gear, clutch in, start. Okay, now we're gonna let it warm up again a bit and then we go for it. It's a very lazy engine, very lazy on the pedal, but it sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Like this is literally, it's not too loud. This is just a beautiful sounding car.
I agree. Yep.
Very cool thing. Right now we're just making videos as quick as we can, basically. Trying to give you the best content we can in the quick time. Because very shortly, everything is changing. Like literally everything is changing. And for that we need a lot of planning, and that car will be a part of it. So that's gonna be very cool. Next car, instead of getting key, we're gonna do the BMW thing with phone, which is quite cool. Very easy for theft, let's be honest. But in general, it's cool. Okay, BMW M3 Touring, G81, a lot of carbon fiber parts from Carbonheld. Full grail exhaust, also still including OPF, cats and all that stuff, so fully legal. Cobra Street custom lights, PPF from Avery. Honestly, in my opinion, within the best PPF we've had so far. The quality of the PPF is insane, and it gives the proper satin look. So that's very cool. Let's start it up. Can we just appreciate the beautiful look in my BMW system here? Finally a proper car in there. Gonna pop it into M1. Okay. Give it a few seconds again, warm up, and then we go. It has a bit of sound, a few burbles and stuff, but obviously this car doesn't let me, I mean, for every car we're just doing 3000 RPM, but in this case I couldn't even go higher because rev limiter. So that is what it is, and I just realized we need to do a part 2 100% because so many cars are missing, and especially when the R8 is back, because R8 will come back very loud. We move on to probably as a whole package my favorite car, as in for everything, and that is the Mercedes E63s wagon, which also has a great exhaust. May not be the best looking car, definitely not, but driving wise, performance wise, one of the best, super fast, and sounds decent. It does a lot of pops and bangs, which is nice. It's just a nicer place to be than a BMW. Sorry for everyone who loves BMWs, but it's just nice. 34,000 kilometers on the clock. Car is wrapped wrong. We're still on that, quite annoying. So never buy a wrap from Oracle, just saying. Never ever do that. So let's start it. Okay, now we just let it warm up a little bit. Ready?
Let's go. That's so funny because the engine sound itself is not that loud, but then the pops are like three times as loud.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a popcorn machine at the moment, but that's fine. Shall we do it?
What?
The little Abarth?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Abarth himself is completely stock, so let's literally just cut to the red. Cut that! Very disappointing nowadays how cars sound. Used to be so loud, and now they're just quiet as hell. But oh well, that's everything which is in the cave right now. Make sure to leave a comment saying which car you think sounds the best, which means we finished the video. Great! So make sure to like, subscribe, share, press the bell, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.